New trigger has been found for volcanic eruptions, and this is by University of Bristol research. New insights into what might trigger the eruption, for example, Mount St. Helens in the Cascades, and other potentially explosive volcanoes are reported in Nature by scientists working at the University of Bristol in the UK. Professor John Blundy and colleagues show that as magmas crystallize, they heat up rather than cool down, as previously thought. And the more a magma crystallizes, the hotter it gets, by up to 100 degrees Celsius, which is, of course, boiling point. This ability to self-heat may provide a trigger for eruptions. In addition, they show that crystallization of underground magmas is a short-lived phenomenon, taking years rather than centuries, which is precisely the time scale over which volcanoes can be monitored. Professor Blundy says this work is now being used to gauge the direction of volcanic activity currently happening in, for example, the Cascades and Mount St. Helens, and could be applied to any active volcano for which monitoring and petrological records are available. Dr. Madeline Humphrey said, explosive volcanic eruptions are fueled by the escape of volcanic gases from magma stored in underwater reservoirs and pipes several kilometers below the surface. And we're going to take a look at Null School to see what's happening with the volcanic gases in La Palma. But we also saw very intense volcanic gases out of Idaho with the recent moderate earthquakes of 3.2, 3.4. And for some reason, there's an intense amount of carbon dioxide coming from there. But going back to this, explosive volcanoes, Dr. Humphrey says, the eruptions are fueled by escape of volcanic gases from magma stored in underground reservoirs and pipes several kilometers below the surface. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Predicting such eruptions requires a real-time knowledge of just where the magma is at any one time and what it is doing, she said. Blundy and colleagues analyzed tiny droplets of volcanic liquids that became trapped inside crystals as the magma crystallizes on its way to the surface. This enabled them to reconstruct the changes in pressure, temperature, and crystallinity that occur within a body of magma before it erupts. The researchers demonstrate that as pressure decreases, crystallinity increases, and the more a magma crystallizes, the hotter it gets by up to 100 degrees Celsius. It can heat an additional 100 degrees Celsius. You can imagine. This surprising result indicates that the driving force behind crystallization of these magmas was a drop in pressure rather than loss of heat to the surrounding rocks, as previously thought. And this raises a number of interesting possibilities for eruption dynamics. If ascending magma is able to heat itself up simply by crystallizing, this may provide an important trigger for eruption without the need to invoke an extraneous heat source such as a shot of hotter magma from below. And because decompression can be effected much more quickly than cooling, which requires slow heat loss through the walls of the magma chamber, these new results raise the possibility that volcanic crystals grow in response to decompression on the unexpected short timescale of just a few years, which is the timescale over which volcanoes are monitored. This work opens up the possibility of directly linking the monitoring record of active volcanoes to magma crystallization underground in a fashion not previously possible. This was from the University of Bristol on phys.org. Let's take a look at the volcanic gases and the earthquake gases emitted from earthquakes and volcanoes. We're going to look at Null School now. Okay, here we are at Null School, and I'll leave a link below for you. And right now we're looking at sulfur dioxide, the gray to white, the gray going to white and pink, purple, blue, black is the most intense. Okay, so you can see here that this purple to blue is intense sulfur dioxide emissions. You can see half of the United States here, where most of the population of the United States is. But let's go to La Palma first, right here. You can see that plume there. It's also going this way. Let's go in a little bit more. There you go. That's Tenerife, that's La Palma, El Hierro, and this is La Palma. Sulfur dioxide, volcanic gas going off. Let's go to carbon dioxide. You can even see the carbon dioxide going off. It's going southwest. Here it is, and it's going southwest by the direction of this wind current right here. This part of it's going here, another part is going this way, taking it this way. Let's go to carbon dioxide. No carbon dioxide that we see here. Nitrogen. Okay, no, we don't. I still don't understand what these lines are. What are these lines? Are these? I don't know. They could be, for example. Are they? I don't know if anyone is a pilot. Are they straight lines? Are they air paths for air travel? I don't know. They very well could be. I don't know. But that's very strange. Okay. I don't know why that is. Exactly. Look at this. Okay. Here we have something from islands. This is India's and China's, Japan's pollution. Basically pollution there. European pollution. And let's go here. Okay, let's go to Idaho now. That's the Columbia River right there. Oh, you can see here that we have, okay, let's go out a little bit. This is Portland, Oregon and Mount Hood. Let's go to our area. That's Mount Hood, Portland, Oregon, Mount Hood. And this is Salt Lake. Let's go to our carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. We don't have that much to look at this thing here. Okay, that's the Bay Area. This is around Los Angeles. I didn't look at the earthquakes today, but let's pan out to see what's happening there. Okay, Los Angeles. No, that's okay. It's okay. Okay, this is the Columbia River that we saw before, and these are the earthquakes that we had up to about yesterday, the day before. That's the fourth, 3.3 yesterday. And this is Yellowstone right there. But it's not as intense here as it was yesterday, but this is Yellowstone around here. Let's go to sulfur dioxide. Salt Lake, very intense around here. It's not that bad today as it was yesterday. Okay, let's go to La Palma, just across. There we go. That's it right there. Okay, let's go to Japan to see what's happening with the earthquakes. With let's go to via Kilauea. Okay, via Kilauea. There we are. This is the big island Kilauea, but that's where we have a lot of CO2, SO2, sorry, sulfur dioxide. Let's go to carbon monoxide. Nothing. Carbon dioxide. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Sulfur dioxide there. Okay, let's go to Japan now, because we have the Sakurajima and the Ato volcanoes going off here. Of course, there's a lot, but Japan has a lot of pollution as well. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sorry, that's carbon monoxide. Look at China, for God's sakes. China, who didn't attend the COP in Glasgow. Look at this. Can you imagine living there? And most of the people live on the eastern half of the country because of the deserts and the mountains, but Look at this. Can you imagine? Okay. And even North Korea. North Korea. I'm sorry. I have to confess to you that I'm a K-drama addict. I am. They're so romantic. Okay. Some of the things I watch are just beautiful. But okay. This is North Korea. And this is, of course, China. I don't see any volcanic gases from there in southern. Oh, I don't know what they are. Sakurajima is blowing, as we know, and Mount Dato is erupting. So I'll leave a link below for you for this. You can find out how the air quality is in your area. Let's go back to, okay, here we are, with La Palma, which is still erupting, of course. And that's the smoke from it being carried by the wind. Okay. And Canada, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let's go to the Canadian earthquakes. We do have a lot of earthquakes in Canada, even though they don't show up on the, well, we had, look at this one. This was 5.2 a couple of days back, because there are volcanoes there in this area, and they're diamond spewing volcanoes. They're kimberlite volcanoes. So, okay, you can see this. Look at the activity there. Earthquakes there, earthquakes here. This one was 5 magnitude. Okay, so I don't know what that is. Just north of Vancouver. North of Vancouver. Where's Vancouver? That's it. Must be around here where we had all these little quakes here. But it could be, I don't know, is it tar sands production? Oil from tar sands? I have no idea. If anyone knows, please let us know. So that's it for now. Thank you for your support. Please leave your comments. Thank you.